morning. Good morning to the great students of the great Kirk Elementary School. How are you doing this morning? This is Principal Brookins with a very special announcement, hoping that all of you woke up this morning with a glass half full mentality. What is that? That means you are positive, your mind is open, you're ready to learn, you're ready to grow, you're ready to do hard things because you are capable of doing hard things. You have the ability, students, not just to maximize the lesson for today, but you actually have the ability to master concepts that you thought probably previously that you couldn't. And so I'm excited for you all today, students, because I know that it's going to be a great day of learning. I'm so excited that you have shown up and you have the mentality that I'm listening to the teacher. I'm listening to the instruction. I'm writing when they're writing. I'm talking with my neighbor about the problems. I'm reading the text. I'm mastering my letters, my sounds, for those of you who are the smaller kids. I'm expecting you all to excel because we only have 2 months of instruction left before we see where you are finally going to end up. So it's very important. Anyway, with that said, hey, got some shout outs here. Track and field. Track and field has been doing awesome. Mr. Brooks is going to put on his glasses so I can read this great announcement. Here we go. Wow. We have students who are in the finals. And I believe those finals are tomorrow at Sunnyside High. These are the qualifiers. Are you guys ready to celebrate? For Bantam girls, Dulce Lopez. Woo! She qualified for the 1,500 meter run. Bantam boys, Daniel Bucio. Woo! He qualified for the 800 meters. Then Israel Rodriguez. Woo! He qualified for the shot put. Midget girls, Alani Rubio. Woo, woo. She qualified for the 1,500 meter run. And then midget boys, Jordan Lopez qualified for the 1,500 meter run. Can we give all of our track kids a round of applause? That's amazing. You guys are representing the great Kirk Elementary School on the biggest stage, and we are excited that you are. So, students, we want to wish them the best. Tomorrow, we want you to go out there, students, try your best, and guess what? I believe your best just might be good enough for you to end up in the top 3. So that's what we're shooting for. No pun intended to Israel. We're shooting for, you get it? Shooting for, and he does the shot put. Okay, so students wanted to go ahead and put this up on the screen again. In mathematics this year, I'm very proud of you. Give yourself a round of applause. Woo. So far this year, we've gone from 3% to 30%, it looks like. Good job. And that means those of you who are proficient students, you want to be on grade level. On grade level. You want to be on grade level. That means you're learning at the level you're supposed to in your grade. If you're in the 1st grade, you should be on 1st grade level. If you're in the 5th grade, you should be at the 5th grade level. So it's very important, students, that you're striving to be on grade level. All right. So with that said, there we are. It looks like in kinder, you made some great moves. Kindergarten, look at your scores. Those of you in Miss Leisure's class and Miss Williams' class, you went from this little amount to a larger amount. That's pretty good. 1st grade, Whoa, you went from all yellow and red to no red and all in the green. Good job, first grade. Second grade, you made some moves too. Went from red and yellow to green, yellow, and just a little bit of red. Third grade, wow, this is amazing. Look at that. Went to green and yellow when at first it was almost all red. So that means many of you are growing. Fourth grade, you were almost all red, but now you have green and yellow. And oh, we have some light red that's shrinking down. And then fifth grade made some great moves here from red. There we go, from red and yellow. And now you are green, yellow, and the red is shrinking. And then lastly, sixth grade, a great job, students. We made a little bit of movement in our math scores. So I'm very proud of you all. I want you to continue working hard because we're not done yet. Students, listen. To those of you in K2, we're going to test you again in May, and we want to see all of you in the green. Everyone should be in the green. Everyone should be in the green. And how do you get there? From working hard every day. Malachi, you can go to breakfast. Go this way. How do you get there? You do your home practice. Get some hand sanitizer though. You do your home practice, and you also make sure that you're completing all of your iReady lessons. Great job. I'm going to X out of this screen now. If it lets me X out of this screen. Oh, there it is. Good job. And now we want to do your favorite part, some of your favorite part. We want to do the names of fame. Woo! Let's go, names of fame. Here we are. Names of fame is ready. This week, there it is, the 18th. We have from Ms. Chavez's class, Annette Garcia. Then we have from Ms. Kennington's class, Karen Rocha. Great job, Karen. Then from Ms. Eunice's class, Serenity Britton. Woo. And then we have from Ms. Matkin's class, Annabelle Martinez. Great job, Annabelle. You've been coming to school too every day. Great job. From Ms. Rogers' class, Jaira Rios. Oh, man. From Ms. Hanlon's class, we have Jalay McGee. Woo, 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 woo. From Mr. Noah's class, Mateo Martinez. Great job, Mateo. Ms. Bean selected Mario Ruiz. Good job. And then finally, from Ms. Huffstetler's class, Ethan Medina received the names of fame. Great job, great job. Students, teachers, I'm going to be sending you an email asking you to send me one name from your class of the student that has made the biggest growth, the most growth. And I'll need it by the end of the day because we have somebody that donated about $500 and wanted to give 20, I think it's 20 or $25 to every kid that made the most growth and to the highest kid. I've already selected the highest kids in each class. So, because I see it on the portal, it's very easy, but you know who has made the most growth. So students, your teachers will be sending in one name of those of you who made the most growth. And next week, when we start our awards assembly, you might be the one selected to receive the AJ Kids special award. So I'm really excited about that. All right, our sixth graders went to camp yesterday. I hope they had a wonderful time. I heard some good things about it. Maybe they'll tell us about it later on. Just wanted to remind you students that when you're in the cafeteria, when you're eating, you're at a voice level 0. Because that's the time you want to reflect. You want to center yourself. You want to be able to hear yourself breathing, calm your heart rate, so that you can have the right mind when you go back into class. It's really important that we learn from the beginning of the day till the end of the day, all right? So thank you all for following that and trusting us that this is the best way for you to grow as a young person. Last thing, I forget who so wonderful student, I think she's in Miss I want to say she's in Miss Quintero's class. Let me see. Let me see who it is. I just remember them kind of trying to help me yesterday. It might be Alani. I don't know. One of the students yesterday, one of you great students, was saying, Mr. Brookins, look, look, look. And you pointed on the ground, and there were some footprints on the ground. And when I looked at the footprints, and me and Miss Tatum laughed because we know who those footprints came from. But when I looked at the footprints, it looked as though they went through the mud. And that's the reason why there was footprints on the ground, because you wouldn't have been able to see the footprints had they not gone through the mud. So they went through the water and they went through the mud, and then we saw the footprints. And the footprints let me know what path they took. And the path they took was to the office. Did y'all catch all of that? So the young lady, I forget who, she said, Mr. Brookins, she pointed at the footprints. And so I looked down and I see the footprints, right? And I was wondering where they came from. So I look a little further and I see that they went through mud. And I see a little further than that there was a little puddle there. So the person had walked through the puddle and then they walked through the mud, and the mud is what gave them the footprints, and the footprints let me know what path they took. So then I started thinking, where are your footprints leading? Students, where are your footprints taking you? When you look back 10 years from now, will we be able to see that where you are currently is in a good place because you came from Kirk Elementary School? Will your footprints lead to graduation? Will your footprints lead to college? Will your footprints lead to owning your own business? Students, wherever you put your feet right now, that's going to determine the type of footprint you leave. We're trying to create a space where your feet are in literacy, reading and writing, math, being healthy, having good relationships. I want you to remember that, because you might even forget who I am in 10 years. You say, that guy, it was some guy there. You may not even remember Mr. Brookins. You might not even remember every teacher. I don't know. I hope you would, but it's not important. What's important is that your footprints go into a place of success. With that said, let's do the Lions chant. Let's do the Lions chant. Here we go. Give me an L. We are leaders in the making. Give me an I. We are independent and critical thinkers. Give me an O. We have outstanding character. Give me an N. We never give up. Now give me that big S. We serve our community and we roar like lions. Have a great day, students and staff. We are the Lions.